Woody Wommack and Mike Farrell in our new studio setup. Michael, you look so good over there.
Thank you. Don't I? I shaved today too.
Oh yeah, but, I did not. I'm going with the
No, no,
bunker look.
you definitely got the Unabomber thing going. I like it.
That's right. We're gonna see how long it gets. So we're here to talk about Trey Sermon, graduate transfer, probably the biggest one we've had in a while, going to Ohio State. What did you think of the news? We kind of thought it was coming, but still, I mean, it's a major addition.
Yeah, I mean, at least at the non-quarterback position, this is one of the biggest ones, and it's a need for Ohio State. They didn't hit their recruiting needs last year at running back. J.K. Dobbins is gone. They've got injuries. So when you look at Ohio State and how loaded they are at every position almost, especially on offense, running back was a big need. So, you know, obviously you remember this kid as I do. He's a big kid, so you look at him at first and you're like, okay, downhill runner, not great in space. But in that Oklahoma offense, when he was healthy, he was very good in space, catch the football. And people are going to say I'm crazy. This is a backup running back coming off an injury, but this is an impact kid when they're talking about the national championship because this is a huge hole for Ohio State, and they're one of I think 3 or 4 teams that could possibly win it all.
Well, I seem to remember Oklahoma fans being mad almost all season. Like, why isn't this guy getting the ball more before he got hurt in November? So, I mean, this isn't your normal backup running back. He's got 2,000 yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some talent there, obviously, at Oklahoma, and they're never really at a loss for skill position guys. But Sermon was a big part of the playoff run before he got hurt, and he's a guy that I think it's one of those situations where every school wants him, but they're not going to get him, so he gets a little bit downgraded, and fan bases tend to downgrade his ability and his impact because he's gone now. But Oklahoma is going to be in the playoff hunt. Ohio State's going to be in the playoff hunt. It would be really interesting to see the Buckeyes and the Sooners play, in the playoff and see, Trey Sermon go against his former teammates because I think he would do very, very well. He's a talented kid, very, very athletic for a big guy.
So I saw a lot of people saying, look, Ryan Day's really using the transfer portal to his advantage now. Over the last year, they got Justin Fields, Jonah Jackson, and of course now Sermon. So do you think recruiting the transfer portal is going to be one of these things that coaches are going to have to be really good at, especially going forward?
Yeah, and Ryan Day's obviously a great recruiter and a great coach, and I've known him for a very long time. He's a smart guy. He knows what holes he needs to fill. The transfer portal is really messed up, obviously, with no spring football. So it's going to be very interesting to see who pops in there. Sermon was a bit of a surprise. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was a bit of a surprise to me that he popped in and said goodbye to Oklahoma before he hit the portal. We could see some other guys like this, high impact guys that maybe are running second on the depth chart and didn't have an opportunity this spring to show what they can do, and maybe find a new home. I just think there's going to be some surprises in the portal, and guys like Ryan Day who are very smart are going to take advantage of it.
All right, Mike Farrell, you can follow him on Twitter. You can follow the Rivals account. More importantly, subscribe to us on YouTube as we're going to be doing a lot more videos going up there daily. So find our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned to rivals.com for more recruiting news.